makes you a deeper thinker. It gives you a bit of a leg up on other subjects as well, and you've got a ready-made friend group.
You meet a lot of new people, because I know 6th grade, you get combined into new schools, and some of my longest friendships are there.
It's kind of like your family.
It's an experience you won't regret, so I highly recommend you do it, because otherwise you're missing out.
Hey, 5th graders! I'm Miss Sunmark, and this is Tiffany. We really hope that you'll join us at Maywood with our music program, either a woodwind, a brass instrument, a percussion instrument, a stringed instrument, or in choir with your voice.
They don't need any experience. We take all the beginners and we teach you all the things you need to know.
How would you recommend that they decide what instrument they want to play?
Definitely based on the way it sounds.
I started a year early, before 6th grade, because I heard somebody play it and it was just really pretty. 6th grade, it's woodwinds and brass. For us at least, it was split, and then once you get into 7th grade, then it's actually one group, and you meet so many new people.
I really got attached to clarinet due to its tone and also just to play in general.
I originally wanted to do tuba, but I was naturally the best at this instrument, so I just decided to stick with it.
I just liked the sound, and it was pretty easy to learn at first.
I just love how low it can go, and it's just a very beautiful noise.
Yeah.
And when you get the lower parts of the music, you really bring structure to the songs. I was born in Mexico, and in my city, there's a lot of clarinets that are around, and I just love the music and the sound that they made, and I just learned to love to play the clarinet because of that.
Originally, I wanted to try because I just wanted to play the famous epic sax song, and now that I've actually started playing, I realize there's so much more I can do with it, and I love it.
And if you guys are interested in saxophone, we will have you start on either the flute or the clarinet, and then we switch to saxophone after our first concerts.
Bassoon is a double reed instrument, and it's a woodwind, but it plays in bass clef, and it's very big and heavy.
I like it a lot.
What do you like about it?
I like that it makes me sound like a duck.
The reeds are a little different than clarinet and saxophone reed. They're a double reed. They can be a little tricky to start, so we highly recommend some private lessons if you're going to choose either one of these instruments.
The reason I started playing was because my cousin really influenced me. She played it, and I didn't learn this until last year, but my grandma also played it.
I really like the timbre and the tone quality that it can give. It's very versatile. It can go from a really nice soft piano music to just loud and in your face, almost trumpet-like.
And why did you pick the trumpet?
It's the leader of the band.
like 7 positions. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Typically, the trombone that you guys would start on, 5th graders, doesn't have all this extra stuff right here and the trigger, so it'll be a little bit less involved.
The reason I joined band is because I wanted to push buttons. And I chose the one instrument where I couldn't push buttons, but I've grown to love it, and it's really fun, and I love the noise it makes.
Oh, very, very nice.
I started on the trombone and I switched in 6th grade, 2nd trimester to the tuba. It has more of like a warm
It's not
tone.
like high and screech.
Yeah, you guys are like the quarterbacks of the team for sure.
I was drawn in by the beautiful sound of the violin and just what types of sounds it can make. Yeah. It's a very versatile instrument, yet it holds most solos in like classical music.
If you have a tiny hand like me, I chose the violin because it has just one size. It's the full size, but like a viola has like a bigger size.
Viola's bigger, and the viola has a C string, and then we also don't have an E string.
This one's much bigger than the viola and violin. For violin and viola, they have to use wrist vibrato. For cello, we have to use mostly our arm and our elbow. I play in the bass clef, same as the bass.
Bass can play in rock bands and classical music and pop tunes.
If you have little hands, it might be a little harder to stretch your hands because you need actually a little bit bigger hands to hold down the strings, and the strings are also much bigger than all the other instrument strings. It also takes a little bit of finger muscles.
Marimba is just like piano, and so we basically took some like piano music and we turned it into marimba music.
So we've got the xylophone, the bells, the timpani. What have we got over here, guys? Snare drum, bass drum, tambourine. Okay.
Brake drum.
Brake drum. You got a set of go-go bells over there, and a set of quads, tom-toms. The percussion section is a lot of fun, but it is a lot of hard work. There's a lot of different instruments to learn. So we start you out on the mallet instruments so you can play the melody along with the wind players. And then we switch you on to all of the drums.
I've always wanted to play drum set since I was like 6. And then when I saw it in middle school, I just wanted to do percussion.
Not just like one instrument, you can do anything you want.
We have 3 choirs here, actually 4. We do the 6th grade choir, and that's all boys and girls. And then we have 7th and 8th grade boys ensemble. We have the 7th and 8th grade girls ensemble. Then we put those 2 7th and 8th grade ensembles together, and we make a really big symphonic choir.
Stumble my feet, trying to abide in the straight and narrow way. Stumble my feet, but when my time on earth is done.
We learn not just songs, but we also learn how to be better musicians. So we do some theory work, and I take you from ground zero. By the time they leave, the kids are doing major and minor scales, and we really know how to be a musician. We do everything from classical music to traditional gospel and jazz, things in English and Latin and Spanish and French. It's just fun.